About your reputation. Forget about everybody else. Your reputation. Who are you? What is your cause? What is unique about your organization? Who do you benefit? And why should we care? A logo represents your brand. A logo is not your brand. So once you decide who and what you are, then you develop a logo around that feeling. And you stick with that and forget about what everybody else is doing. Just do it better. Well, guess what we're going to talk about now? How exciting. Please tell me more. Well, where do you start with this whole branding thing? And to me, the most important thing that a nonprofit has to remember is that elevator pitches are not just for profit. It's your brand in 30 to 60 seconds. Yes, nonprofits must have an elevator pitch. And let's see, let me think of a good elevator pitch. And it doesn't have to be in an elevator. You just walked into a restaurant in your small town, and there's the wealthiest man in the city. And he's heard from somebody that you have this organization to save Jackson Park downtown that they're thinking of just abandoning and paving over and making into a parking lot. He's kind of interested, and he walks up. Hi, I'm Sam Jackson. What do you say? Well, hello, sir. I'm Tom Wright. I have a charity so-and-so about Save Jackson Park. Jackson Park's important. You know how many generations of children have played in that park? Our goal here is to not have less parks in the city. It's to have more. And we're not just asking the city to stop their plans of turning it into a parking lot. We have plans to get donations and funds to refurbish that park and make it the nicest park in the state. We want to put in new lights. We want to put in a new playground for children. We want to make sure that it's refurbished and fresh and the greenery is new and great and there's a wonderful place for our children to play. Now, that person's probably likely to think about asking you the next question, but that entire speech took 35 seconds. You've gotten everything out. You've made them feel that you have a plan in place and that if they give you money, where that money is going. That's an elevator speech. I'm sure you have a better one. Howard, by any chance, do you have an example of what you might say in 30 to 60 seconds?
No, but I think it's important that people internalize their own elevator speech. And they need to, make it so that when somebody's walking away, they have a good idea of exactly the essence of what they do. But elevator speeches are one in which everybody should practice, and they should internalize that.